Hey everyone, it's Bun. I'm back with another stuff. Today is Monday, June 14th, and it's roughly 5:30 a.m. Central Time, and I'm coming at you guys with another stuff. So I've got a pretty good amount to talk about today, just kind of a normal video in reality. But with that being said, I kind of wanted to come to you guys with a little bit of a different topic to start us off today. Um, Kind of thinking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin lately, and I want to try to explain Bitcoin maybe in a way that makes a little bit more sense to people. So I kind of want to like let you guys know how I think of it in my head, and then you guys can let me know. I would love to hear from you guys if this helps you understand it, or you think this might help other people understand it a little bit better. I would love to know what you guys' thoughts are. So, okay, so I kind of wrote down a couple notes here, nothing crazy, but just to kind of keep me on trend or on task here. But first of all, what I would say just right off the bat is that if I were to tell people that there was a public ledger or a public document that you could look up that would tell you all of the transactions that were happening, um, it would seem it would seem like that's not very likely to exist, right? So like a document that you could pull up that'll tell you, all the transactions that are happening in real time, right? It would seem unlikely that that exists. But in reality, I think that's kind of part of what Bitcoin is looking to achieve is basically a public ledger that anybody can look up and look up the transactions for. It's public. It's not controlled by a government. It's not controlled by anybody, right? It just exists and it continuously expands. The chains grow, right? So currently, if you think about it, it's like this task is handled by the banks, right? You know what I mean? It's like who knows how much money you have and who knows to some degree what transactions you're making. It's the bank right now, currently, right? Now, that's kind of like a private ledger. The bank just kind of knows that behind the scenes. The thing about it is that the banks, in order to do this, the bank is making money somehow. You know what I mean? They can't just do all this stuff for free, of course. So the banks are kind of making money for kind of tracking all this data for us to some degree. Now, that's kind of the benefit of Bitcoin is because with Bitcoin, we don't need a bank to track all of our money. The money is tracked. Now, kind of the part that's kind of tricky and kind of the interesting part about crypto and the stuff that people often talk about is the next part here, which is kind of the tough part about it is like, how do you like get everybody to agree that these transactions are the ones that actually happened, right? How do you get everybody to agree that all of these transactions happened, right? And that's kind of where people talk about proof of work or proof of stake, okay? Because what that basically is basically just proving the transactions. Basically, both those things, or what some people might call consensus mechanisms, is what proves the transactions happened. Now, the benefit of Bitcoin is that people are incentivized to to be accurate and match everybody else's consensus by financial reasons. So they're actually incentivized with Bitcoins, like miners and validators are incentivized with Bitcoin to basically come in agreement. So they're literally financially incentivized to come to an agreement. So in order for somebody to attack the Bitcoin network and make something shady happen and be really shady and like maybe tell the world that they're a billionaire, they need to like basically tell the system that their transactions are the real ones. In order to do that, they need to be able to overpower the network of the people that are saying these other transactions are the ones that are happening. So they need more computer power, literally more computer strength, more GPUs, more computer strength, more just raw power than the people that are saying this other thing is true. And that's kind of how a Bitcoin attack would happen is like it's like this group of people are saying that these transactions are right. If you want to be a shady person, what you can do is say like, no, these other transactions are the ones that are true. These transactions that show I'm a billionaire are the ones that are true. And in order to prove which of them is true, it goes based on power. Now, with Ethereum 2.0 coming out, it's not based on computer power. It actually comes down to how many coins you have staked in the system, right? So, in order to be a shady person, you would have to have a tremendous amount of Ethereum locked in the system in order to do that. So, like, it would basically be like we have $1 billion saying that this is the true one. Now, in order to attack it, you would need to have $1.1 billion, right? And you would have to be saying, like, I have $1.1 billion saying that this one's true. And so both of those are kind of secure in that way, is that they're secured kind of by financial incentives, right? Now, some people talk about how Bitcoin can be used with bad intent, and that it is used for shady purposes, right? Some people say that. And the reason is because Bitcoin doesn't store the data in names. So it doesn't say John Doe owns 100 coins and is transacting with Jane Doe and he's giving her 20 coins. It actually records everything in addresses. So it's like rather than saying John Doe, it'll say like 1234 Fake Street is sending 100 coins to 1234 Real Street, right? And so that's the straight address example, but that's basically how it is. Now, there was recently a story about how the U.S. government had tracked down some coins that were used for shady purposes, or they were used for a ransomware attack, right? And this kind of made people concerned that the U.S. government might have unfair power over Bitcoin if they're able to just take coins back. It doesn't make any logical sense for them to have that power to do that. In order to do that, they would, of course, have to basically like list a new set of transactions and then have enough power to overpower it. So it didn't even really logically make any sense. So the thing is if you dive into that story, if I'm not mistaken, what really happened is the U.S. government found out who owned the address 1234 Real Street. They found that person out, the person who owned that address, and that's how they found the coins. That's how they got the coins back, is they found the person that owned the address. They didn't actually break the Bitcoin system in any way or anything like that. All right, so that's my quick lesson now. There's probably way more complexity to it to help people understand it more, but I would love to know from you guys, does that help you out at all? Does that help you guys maybe understand Bitcoin a little bit better? I just would love to know if that's helpful at all, because if not, then I just know that I'm just a crazy person, which is also dope. But anyways, let's pop over to some normal stuff now. The spreadsheet will be linked in the description down below. The spreadsheet has all of the Veve NFT prices on it. I did update the Serial Killers NFTs this morning, and they all went down. They all went down. Now, yesterday I talked about how Fat Tony had a bump. Fat Tony's right back down to the floor price. Captain Cornstarch is under the VV price. Honey Butt is just went way down. Count Calorie is at an absolutely good price. I mean, if you're trying to complete a set, man, this set is not that expensive to complete right now, but I'm not your dad, and nothing in this video is financial advice. I need to remind some people that sometimes. Alrighty, next we got some Reddit posts, of course. First, we got 1234. Ogopogo spotted, taken on the lake Ogopogo. So this is Kalamalka Lake. I don't know where that is, but we've got Ogopogo here chilling. Shout out 1234. Thanks for sharing that with Reddit. Next, we got Panda God Flies to Moon. I've shouted this guy out before, but he made the post here. A couple people also posted about this, but we got Superman coming this week. I am pumped up. As you guys know, my freaking portfolio is pretty densely consolidated into superheroes. So of course I'm going to be on Superman. You guys already know it, baby. I'm going ultra rares. Let's go. Next we've got our homie Comprehensive Eye, aka True Tech Junkie. Got a nice video of the vault. Let's get that vault opened up, boy. Look at this. Look at this. The black floor. I'm loving the dark colored floor here, man. This looks amazing. Got the Nightwing, got the Robin with the Kid Robin. Really weird freaking paradigm there. Got the Jokers hanging out, ultra size. Oh my heavens. Oh my lord. Alright, shout out to True Tech Junkies. Check this out on Reddit. Check out my homie on Reddit. Next, we got Honey Butt the Obese in his natural habitat in the flowers. Here we go, baby. Let's go. That's a beautiful picture. I really like this picture a lot. This one is by Astro NFT. Shout out Astro NFT, the homie. Next, we've got this guy. Is it possible to receive a collectible under 40, or are they all held? This is by Big Mac Zach. The answer to the question is there is no way to buy NFTs under edition 40. You can get them through events, things like that. You cannot buy NFTs under number 40. They will not be available during the drops. Next, we've got our homie, the Grateful Trader, and he say, Tony, I'm not allowed to swear because my mommy, but Tony being out the neighbor about his lawn. So, Tony out there being a very good neighbor to some and a very mean neighbor to others, apparently. Next, we've got Crypto Finesse King 23 Risso Gang chilling now. It looks like at Six Flags. Now, I don't know much about roller coasters. If this isn't Six Flags, I'm sorry. Looks like Six Flags to me, but we got Risso out here chilling at Six Flags. Let's go, baby. Shout out Crypto Finesse King 23, baby. Next, we got Omi Price trading at 0.002117 now. That might not be the real price. Oh, yeah, 0.002096. This page is having a hard time loading. I could never get that page to load properly, so blah, blah, blah. Next, video's getting kind of long, so let's quickly run through the top 24-hour coins here, just because I already know it's going to be at the top, and it's going to make everybody's day. Next, boom, boom, boom. The Graph Thorchain AMP at the top, but look at this. Right near the top here, we got Bitcoin. We've also got Chainlink here. We've also got Aave, Theta Network, Telcoin. If you've got any of this stuff, I mean, we've even got Shiba Inu up here. I mean, if you're holding Shiba, let's hear from you. I don't really agree with it, but if you've got Monero, I'd love to know about it. We'll wrap it up right there because this video is long. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Drop a comment, drop a sub, drop a like on this video. I'd appreciate that. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.